Hello. So you guessed it, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere and it is amazingly quiet out here. Like I can't remember the last time I've been out in the woods and it was this quiet. Let me just show you how quiet it is. Like it's dead quiet. But that's not the reason I'm doing this. So, I'm a very simple guy. And as I've been walking through here, I just kind of trudged off in the snow here. And I don't know if you noticed this tree here. This is basically dead. Like it's still standing and I'm not strong enough to push it over, but it's basically dead. And let me take you over here and show you. Actually, I think that tree is pretty close to dead too. That one. Watch. Oh man, yeah, that is dead. I better not push too hard. I don't want that to fall over on me. Well, let me show you this little thing I found here, which is basically, I'm not exactly sure what happened here. Sorry, this is kind of disjointed, but so you got, see this tree right here? That one's dead. This one is dead and fallen over. And that one over there is fallen over. So it looks like, I don't know, it's hard to tell whether one hit another and tipped it over or what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is, but it just made me, you know, it made me stop and think about, you know, things in our life that don't seem to have any life in them. You know, and I'm gonna stop here in a second so I don't keep jerking you all over the place. Here's a nice solid tree. But that's got dead stuff too. Maybe it's just a part of the winter, I don't know. Maybe some of you outdoorsmen know better than I do, but it just makes me stop and think of, you know, what areas of my life is it evident that there's the life of God is not showing itself. And so this fall I had I have two apple trees in the yard of the house where we live in Locke. Excuse me. Oh, here comes the snowmobiles. We have two apple trees, and I was embarrassed that I went out there. A lady from the church that I attend went out, come down to get some apples on the tree. This would have been, I'm not sure exactly when, but before winter. And literally there wasn't even enough apples on this thing for her to make a single apple pie. And because there was so much grown stuff, there was so much dead stuff on these trees, overgrown, just neglected basically, that it was producing no fruit. And you know, so it just leads me to the question, is there fruit in our lives of the life of God? Is there fruit? And if there isn't, we really need to ask ourselves, why? Now the interesting thing about fruit, and I'm not a gardener, I'm not, I mean, I love the outdoors, but I'm only an outdoorsman in the sense that I love to be out in it. Not that I, you know, I'm not a farmer or anything like that, but you know that if you have good seed and you plant it in good soil, that you're going to get a crop. You know, save some disaster or some major thing. And the same is true with God. He wants to produce His fruits in us. And sometimes we just need to ask ourselves, why isn't anything growing? Why isn't anything growing? And listen, I mean, I just come out here to take a walk. I didn't come out here to do this, but that's often how God works with me. I just throw out there for you. I did a whole series about Is Your Heart Ready for Growth? If you get on my, you know, just get on the, if you're watching this video, it's on my YouTube page. Just scroll down and find the series, or find the little search bar and put in Is Your Heart Ready? And I did a whole series about Is Your Heart Ready for Growth? Because one of the things that has just, it gets deeper and deeper in my understanding, is how relational God is. He's so relational. He's not going to do this apart from a relationship with us. I can't fully explain that. I just know it to be true. I know it to be true. He's so relational. He wants to produce His fruits in us, but He's not going to do it apart from our cooperation. So if you feel like you got a lot of dead stuff in your life and you're just dry and dead, like this stump thing right here, which, I mean, it's still standing, but there's no life on it, man. I mean, it's dead. You know, if you're a believer, the life of Christ should show up in your life. So I just encourage you to check that series out. And I mean, God did as much in me as I was doing it. So I think it'll help you. Anyways, have a wonderful day. It happens to be Valentine's Day, and I just thought I'd take a little hike before it got dark, but I see that I'm losing my light anyway. So that's it. Happy Valentine's Day. God bless you. We'll see you next time.